welcome back you guys. My name is Abigail and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little bit of a short one, but I went and got my second bookshelf, you guys, so the library is expanding. And I want to take you guys with me to go get it, set it up, and then organizing it, and then I do a little tour at the end. It's a little quick, short and sweet video, but I'm very excited. This is long overdue. I outgrew my first bookshelf at my parents' house months and months ago, and I was really just waiting to move to get a second bookshelf because it wouldn't have fit in my room at my parents' house. But now I have a whole apartment to myself, so I can put as many bookshelves in here as I want. This video is really short, sweet, keeping it cute. Okay, keeping it easy breezy. Just a quick little video vlog to show you guys my new shelf. I don't really have anything else to say. So let's just go ahead and get on with the video. Alrighty. Guys, I'm in the car doing something very exciting called I'm heading to IKEA to get my second bookshelf. I'm so excited. We're gonna go get it and then we're going to put it together and then we're gonna set it up and I'll give you guys a tour and it's gonna be so fun. I'm so excited. I haven't had two bookshelves ever, I don't think. So this is long awaited and overdue. We made it to the promised land and we're going down there. That is where my Bailey bookcase is. The goods have been acquired. Ah. This is the current bookshelf situation, but it's in and we're going home. We have made it. I already put together this bookshelf with some books, but I'm gonna kind of rearrange it a little bit, go through a whole tour, but we'll set this up when I get back from work. Okay guys, I'm back from work and I'm done my skincare, which is why I look like this. We're gonna put together the bookshelf. I'm so excited. Joshy's gonna help me. So we're gonna do it, even though we don't have any tools, I don't think. I think this might be the only screwdriver we have. Shout out to Josh's brother-in-law for leaving a set of tools at our house because we found another screwdriver. And then we put the bookshelf together. This is us trying to line up the shelves on the second bookshelf with the first one, obviously. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but the second bookshelf is kind of sitting backwards, like leaning back, not all the way upright in line with the first one. And I don't really know why that's happening. So if anyone does know why that might be happening to me, please let me know because I would love to fix it because it's kind of irritating me. Okay, he's fixing it, but we did it. I have a shelf. Oh my god, it looks so beautiful. Okay, so presently this is set up exactly how I had it at my house, but now we're gonna play around with it and see what I want to do. So now the question becomes, do I go horizontal or do I keep going vertical? Like, should I move my L.A. Hazelwoods up there and keep going with romance and then start fantasy? But that might conflict with my need for a Sarah J. Maas shelf. But I am getting an entire second version of Throne of Glass, plus I started collecting the original cover, so maybe I just do one long Sarah J. Maas shelf. While we decide about that, I'm gonna pull all my books from over here. Here are the 3 copies that I have of the original covers of The Empire of Storms, Queen of Shadows, and Crown of Midnight. These 2 are like in my top 3 of the series. Obviously Kingdom of Ash was the other one, so I was really stoked to pick those up. I'm not gonna go through all of these books because I am gonna do a full shelf tour at the end of this video, so I'm not gonna make you sit through and listen through all of this. But I'm pulling all of them off the entertainment center. I had to get alchemized even though I've never read Manicold. I actually did find a couple more stray books after I filmed this, but these are mostly all my TBR books that just need to go onto my new bookshelf from where I had them in the random places of my apartment. Okay, I've got all the books from the random places. Now we decide what to do. I'm waiting for feedback from my friends. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it horizontally. All of these are gonna theoretically go up there. Sarah J. Maas moves up. I am gonna fill in this shelf with it in my mind that eventually all of this is gonna move down because I'm gonna do a second Sarah J. Maas shelf because I'm getting a second set of the hardcovers for these special edition dust jackets that I bought. And I'm also collecting these. So there'll be a second Sarah J. Maas shelf and then it'll go down from there. Oh, see, but then that messes it up because, actually no, it doesn't. Yeah. No, that's right. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what we're gonna do right now. First step is I gotta remove all my decor that I have. What I'm really excited about is that I'm gonna intentionally leave a gap because I like to put flower vases on my bookshelf and like little knick-knacks and like here's like my punch sticker thing. And I have not been able to have room for all of that since my shelf got so big. So I'm gonna take off all my decorations and I'm gonna create a little section to put a jar for all my bookmarks. Okay, so here I am just putting all my books on my shelf, moving everything over. It's nothing really that fascinating, but I was having a lot of thoughts about it. I had to consult my boyfriend several times, but I had the cereal watching over me, so everything was okay. I'm already looking at this and I'm like, another book has to go here. Another book I know has to go here because Mate just came out and I just bought Mate. And so I'm already like seeing where this has problems, but I'm like, should I plan for growth? Like, should I plan for this to change? Like, should I leave gaps? I don't know. Okay, I'm back in my bed now. I've kind of got it figured out, I think, but I'm just gonna let it sit overnight, simmer on it, wake up, brush eyes, and then if I like it, I'll give you guys a tour. This might be a really short video because I don't really vlog that much, but then I'll give you guys a tour. Okay, it's the next day. I've slept on it a little bit, and I think that the way that I have it now is the way I'm going to keep it. I'm actually quite pleased with it, and I think that there's ample room for growth. I'm still concerned about the Sarah J. Maas shelf of it all. That is a bridge to cross when we get there. Okay, so here they are in all their glory. Let's do a little in-depth tour, shall we? For context, I organize alpha by author by genre. So starting over here, I have my little dystopian section. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. On my Hunger Games, the Delirium series, Divergent, classic. Starting here, I have my cutesy little romance books, my Ali Hazelwoods. This is a cute little tiara that I bought when I was Chapel Roan for Halloween last year. I thought it looked really sweet on the Selection series because it's like, you know, royalty, whatever. I have my little Ali Hazelwoods, my Twilight. I put this little emotional support shelf placard on there because truly Ali Hazelwood and Twilight is my emotional support, so I felt like this was very apropos. And then we finish off with Julie Soto, and then we move over into my fantasy section, the beautiful Glow, Spark, and Heat of the Everflames, including this paperback edition with cutesy sprayed edges. And then I have my Villains and Vixens badge hanging off the side. I just think it looks so cute and adds some visual interest. And then we have the Sarah J. Maas shelf, the first one. I think it's beautiful. I love having little knickknacks on my shelf, and this is, I think, the best shelf that I have of knickknacks. I have my little Cereal sipping his tea and my Valkyrie in Training sticker by the Accord Thorns and Roses, and then I have my Selena Shelfie, a Rowan sticker, a Fireheart with the Throne of Glass books, and then for Crescent City, right now I have this lighted up sticker, but I am working on a little crochet otter to put here. If you know, you know. And then moving over here, we have my first sideways stack. I think that these are so cute and I love when people do them. So I have my first one on my shelf ever in my life with my 3 paperback out of print copies of Throne of Glass. Moving over, we keep going. I have my Harry Potters with a little snitch, like fidget spinner, and Dumbledore chocolate frog card. These are actually 2 really cool foreign editions of Half-Blood Prince that I have that I bought secondhand that I thought were really cute. And then Wings of Starlight, and then we finish off fantasy over here, the Empyrean series. I have this cute little book nook that I built. Unfortunately, it's supposed to light up and have a light, but it's broken. But I built this, you guys, and it's so sweet. I'll put a video in where you can see it all lit up, and I think it looks really great. That is separating my fantasy from my fiction section. Fun fact, this Magic Treehouse book is the first book that I ever bought for myself. Obviously, my parents paid for it because I was like 5, but I bought it at a Scholastic Book Fair, and then I put this little, it's not a penguin, but it's like a little blue kiwi bird figurine by it. This little A right here was on my door when I was a kid. We all had these little letter things on our door, and that was mine. And then we move over into my little thriller, like mystery section, which is a very short section. I know that I am missing A Good Girl's Guide to Murder that my sister borrowed it and like fell apart because she was reading it like outside in the heat, and I think that just like the glue binding came undone, but I'm gonna get another copy of it. And then again, another short section, my memoirs, but I'm really hoping to grow this one. And then we have kind of like my miscellaneous section. It has like my acting books, some play, a manga, a couple poetry books, and so it's like just like miscellaneous down here. And then we have this little vase full of dried flowers from bouquets that my boyfriend got me, and then my little Villains and Vixens cup that came with my swag bag, and then I have all my bookmarks in it. I think this one is really funny. It says Born to Fuck. I think it's hilarious. And I have 2 Edward Cullen bookmarks. How cute is that? And then down here we start my to be read section. It's all my TBR, physical TBR books that I own. Any book that is not a fantasy book, that's all my TBRs over here. Still, again, alpha by author. Very cute, very gorgeous. And then we have another vase of dried flowers and this cute little heart, like puzzle box thing, and it does open. My boyfriend got for me as well. And then we have my fantasy TBR with another little sideways stack of the Shadow and Bone books. And on top, I have my little From the Library of Abigail France book stamp that I stamp all the books. I only stamp books that I'm gonna shelf up here. If I read it and I don't think I'm gonna keep it, I don't stamp it. But if I'm gonna stamp it, there it is. Yeah, more fantasy books, TBR. La-di-da-di-da, how gorgeous are they all? And then finally we finish it off over here with some like little novellas that I got from the Villains and Vixens swag bag, and these like little like magic books. And then right here is a little stack of books that I have started but I haven't finished yet because it wasn't the right time for me to be reading them. I'm a very big mood reader. So like I started reading this in February, but then it got too warm for me to be reading a book about winter ski lodges. So I had to put it on pause, and I'm gonna be picking it up when it gets to be winter again. So it's like a little like soft, I don't want to say softy enough because I'm gonna finish them, but like little soft clothes section. And then I have this cute little picture frame that my best friend's parents got for me of a frog, and it's got a picture of me and Lucy on it. How sweetie bug is that when she's a little baby? And then down at the bottom, I just have my acting binders, some magazines, my journals, some photo albums, just like little miscellaneous things, and then my little tech and like stationery and just like box of scary things I don't want to look at, so they all get shoved in there. And that is the shelf tour, guys. I love them. Also, let's just talk about how stunning this is for a new YouTube backdrop. You guys, this is like amazing. Like, it's just like me surrounded by books. Like, I'm a real booktuber, mom. I did it. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I know it's quite a bit of a shorter one in comparison to my last two videos, but I just want to do a fun little video showing y'all how I put my shelves up and that process with organizing, and then do a little shelf tour. I'm so happy to finally have a second shelf. I outgrew this one many days ago, so this was long overdue. Okay, and I just feel like it's so fun to finally have like a little wall of books. This will change and shift around a lot, especially because my TBR is not mixed in with my already read. This will change a whole lot. I would love to know some shelf inspiration from you guys. How do you guys organize your books? Do you do it alphabet by author? Do you do it by color? Do you do it by genre? And what kind of knickknacks do you guys like to put on your shelves? I love having little knickknacks on my shelf. I think it's so cute. I think the ones that I got off Etsy and wherever I can link down below. But if you have some that you love, let me know, because I'm always looking for some cute bookish decor and knickknacks. It's my favorite. That's gonna be all I have for this video. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do all the internet things you know how to do. So many friends. My Goodreads is linked down below. Let's talk about books. I love to see my friends' status updates, so I want to see yours too. A bookstagram is in the works, like I said. Just usernames, they're hard. I can't think of one. I don't know. That's all I have for you guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate it more than you know, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Thank you so much.